Namaste. Welcome to PMC channel. I am Dr. K. Anita, currently working as assistant professor in one of the well-known college in Hyderabad. Now I am going to talk to you about very interesting topic called self-realization. Self-realization, as the word indicates, realizing about yourself. The various factors that actually lead to self-realization. First question that may come in your mind is, what should I have related with this? Why should I have a self-realization? Now, self-realization is associated with something called like self-identity and self-confidence and self-development. We have had a discussion about the self-development earlier. In that video, I have very clearly told that to develop a self confidence and have a self-development, you must have an intrapersonal communication, and self-realization is also associated with this. Self-realization, understanding yourself, is a key for any kind of growth and success in life. Now, as I told you, society is part of our life, but before society, we exist for ourselves. You have to identify what are your goals, and then you have to motivate. But many of us are having no goals in life and leading life. We are just inviting what is coming in the life. Sometimes we are lucky and sometimes we are unlucky. But there are very few people who set goals in their life and work for it. A goal setting will help you in terms of motivation also. Motivation is something which is a key for self-realization. First of all, you have to identify what are your strengths and weaknesses. Everybody will have certain strengths and certain weaknesses. Nobody from outside is supposed to tell you what are your strengths and weaknesses. You yourself will know what are your strengths and weaknesses. Those strengths and weaknesses, you have to work upon that. Now, I had a severe problem with learning English language. I was from a very Telugu medium background, from where I have studied my intermediate up to Telugu medium. But later, because I have chosen an English medium subject and because English is mostly required, I think this is a problem many of the youngsters these days face, speaking in English, writing in English. They don't have a confidence. Even I also had the same problem. Later on, I had to take up all the subjects in English, speak in English. To improve my language has become a mandatory for me. I had to motivate myself, and today I have joined in journalism, and then I finished my journalism in MPhil and also finished in PhD. And whenever we see some people who are successful in life, we say that we are getting motivated with them, but in fact they are inspiring us to change our life. We ourselves have to motivate and then go forward. I can guide you in terms of changing your life, but who should make the change? You yourself. We can take the horse near the water, but we cannot make it drink. Yes, so if you wanted to bring a change in your life, it is you have to internally motivate. Now, I'm constantly I wanted to constantly stress on a point of internal motivation. Why internal motivation? Is because external motivation is happens by force also. Sometimes you don't want to do certain things, but you have to do it because you are part of that project or you are part of that team. Because you need it, you are doing it. But internal motivation is not like that. Internal motivation helps you in achieving success in your life. What is internal motivation? Now, I will tell you one more story related with this. There was a boy who was a very good player, cricket player, but he never showed his talent in front of his coach. And whenever he used to come to the crease, the coach used to assume that this person is not fit for playing in a very good matches. So he used to leave him in the crease and then go ahead with the other players. But the father who was behind this boy, wanted him to achieve something in life, always used to accompany him to the stadium and watch him sitting from a very far. But the coach always used to neglect him because this boy never showed any interest. For a few days, this boy did not come back for the practice. There was almost 4 to 5 days. After that, this boy comes to the crease and then asks the coach that I wanted to play today. But that was the day when the final match is going on. So the coach could not take any decision on this. He said very clearly that please don't ask me this at this point of time, because this is the final match and I cannot give you a chance at this point of time, because this is the cost of the repetition of the institution. But the boy requests, he says, "Sir, I can really play very well. Give me that one chance. I will prove myself." He pleaded so much, which he never did in front of his coach. So the coach was somehow convinced and said, "See, I am going against to my judgment and decision and putting the reputation of the institution at stake and giving you this opportunity, believing that you will do good job." And then he sends the boy. This boy goes and then plays. He plays like mad. He brings a spectacular win to the team. The coach was completely surprised. He was bewildered. How come this boy could do such a wonderful performance, which I never identified, neither I could ever see it. Then the boy comes and tells him, and the coach asked, "What is the reason behind you playing like this, and where was all this talent all these days? You had so much of talent within you." The boy gives a smile at the coach and says, "Yeah, I played all this for my father." Then the coach looks behind for his father, but he don't see him over there. Then he asks, "Every day your father used to come along with you. Where is he today? He's not there." Then the boy tells that he has passed away just 4 days before. Then the coach says, "I am so sorry to hear this." Yes, in fact, sir, you don't know another important thing, that my father was a blind man. But to motivate me, every day he used to come to the crease and sit there and watch. I never played my match seriously, but today, for the first time, I know my father is watching from heaven. So I wanted to play, and I played it for my father. So this is internal change. The person, he himself decided that he wanted to do something for his father, so therein he brought the change. Every day his father was coming with him and trying to motivate him or push him to do something, but he never took it seriously. But the day when he decided himself, he did something. So it is your self-realization that you need this. You should not get satisfied with whatever you have. Satisfaction is important, but not complete satisfaction. Okay, to some extent you should have that interest to achieve something new every time, something different every time. You set a goal. After you achieve that goal, you should not be satisfied. You should be looking for something which is better than the previous one, brings you a good identity and recognition in the society, and helpful for many people. Your own realizations will be of great help to you to achieve that success point in your life. And meditation is one thing that helps you to understand who you are, what you are, from where you have come, what is your goal, where to go, and gives a kind of a concentration power in you. I think these things that you have to keep in your mind to realize what you are and how can you lead a very good life in terms of achieving the goals that you want. There are so many people who try to pull you from your goals. They tell you it is not necessary, this is not good, that is good, this is good. But at the end of the day, your self-realization is important, because if you identify your strengths and weaknesses, you will be able to know what you are able to do it. Now, if you want to get a good rank in your examination, is a goal that you can actually practically make it possible. But if you aim for something like becoming prime minister or something, it is some kind of a goal that you cannot really practically make it possible at a very given short period of time. To achieve that level of success, you need to undergo so much. You have to do a lot of hard work. You have to go through various situations in your life. But when you have your nearer goals in your life, that will bring it to your final goal in your life. Rome is not built in a day. I hope you know that. So a successful step starts from one. Then only you will achieve the last step also. So self-realization, where you stand, what is your areas in which you can work, and how can you improvise those skills, and who are the people who will help you in improvising them rather than deviate you from that. They will suggest and they deviate because they are already deviated from their goal. They try to deviate everybody from their goal. Such people you should not pay attention. You should only concentrate on the people who will help you in terms of achieving your goals. And diversions in this information and communication world, getting diverted from that goal and the achievements is so often happens to many of us. coming back to your goal, sticking on it, not doing any kind of a comparison with others. The comparison could also lead to jealous. So your comparison with the other person should lead to your growth rather than jealous on the people. So all these are interrelated with each other. So you must realize this all happens only with self counseling. You have to counsel yourself. Where are your thoughts are going? Are your thoughts are going in a right way or a wrong way? If you know that your thoughts are going in a right way, then you can improvise on those thoughts more positively and bring more positivity around you. If you are internally peaceful with meditation, with self counseling and other things, you will be externally also peaceful. How much ever the external disturbances are existing, internal peace will make you have that peace of mind and also good suggestions when required. Some people get tensed with the kind of situations that develop around them. Their thinking process goes down. They cannot be able to take right decisions. They take some decisions and again they cry later on. But if you are internally building yourself in a strong way, even if you have external negativity or external wrong decisions are coming to you, you know what is the right thing within yourself, and that will help others also to come on your way and accept your decisions. So growing internally, realizing yourself what you are, why you have come here, what is that you should achieve in your life, and it is not only for yourself you live, you must live for others as well, and all these things together makes your life complete. Hope this video had helped you. Thank you so much for listening.